Hey guys, it's Little Miss K. I'm just doing a small update on how I've been doing post-op. I hit my 2 weeks post-op tomorrow. It's been pretty easy, I believe, in my journey. Everybody's different. Getting my liquids in, the best way for me to do that, it seems, when I don't feel like the best, is popsicles. So I've been eating a lot of popsicles, sugar-free. I get the sugar-free fudge pops, and I also get the sugar-free, the budget ones where it's like the twin pops. They're really good, just because I don't always want chocolate flavored, want something else to mix it up. I've also haven't had like any nausea, no vomiting, peeing regularly. The one day I was a little busy, we had a lot to do, and I didn't get to drink as much, and I could tell because then I got to the point to where I kind of want to like chug a little bit, and it didn't hurt, but it was like a little uncomfortable for like a bubble in my belly, and then I burped, and then it was fine. I have noticed I do burp a lot. I didn't really burp much before, but now I do it all the time. Oh, I think I gotta sneeze. Oh, bless me. I have had 2 bowel movements since surgery. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Then again, all I'm doing is doing popsicles, sugar-free Powerade, water with the little like mayo type things in them. I've been doing cream of mushroom, cream of chicken, and straining that. I've also done tomato soup. I didn't really ask, it wasn't really on the list, but I've had about 7 to 8 close relatives that had gastric sleeve, gastric bypass, and the lap band. The ones with the lap band though, they all basically had tumors growing on them and things like that, so I'm glad my surgeon didn't do those. He'll remove them, but he won't put them in. Weight wise, I was 225.8 when I went into surgery. I weighed myself about 3 days ago, and I was 211.6. So yeah, my BMI went from like 40 to between 34 and 35 since I started this whole journey. Before I got surgery and before the liquid diet and all that, my highest weight was 257. Yeah. I went to my follow-up appointment last Friday. Everything went well. It was literally, I have to drive 2 hours. It was literally a 10-minute appointment, like a 5-minute wait. So I was literally there for like 15-20 minutes max. I went in, asked if like I had bowel movements, asked if I had any pain, how was I taking my pain medicines. I actually stopped taking the oxycodones. I had surgery on Friday. I stopped taking them on Monday, and then I just did Tylenol. I do have a high pain tolerance. Piercings and tattoos, they don't bother me. And giving birth with no epidural. I'm trying to think what else he said. We weren't going to worry about weight. He did say most people usually gain weight at this time. He was glad that I'm losing it already. He said I'll focus on that more towards my 1 month appointment, and we'll go from there. He doesn't want me to like step on the scale all the time. He wants me to pick, once the month is up, pick a day of the week and just do it once a week. I'm probably gonna do it on on Friday, since that's when I have my surgery, and just keep that going. He looked at my incisions. My incisions look great. I still have some of the glue on there that hasn't come off yet. Pain-wise, I started driving a week after, just to make sure I could handle it and all that with like twisting and turning. And I have 2 young kids, so being able to like reach back if I needed to do anything. Pain-wise now, I can bend down, pick up toys, clean toys. I did go grocery shopping for the first time by myself, like full-blown grocery shopping. Like before, I would just like go get popsicles or a couple of things here and there. No, this I did a full-on grocery shopping trip. And when I tell you, it wore me out a little bit. I was like a little out of breath. Picking up everything, putting in the cart, then putting on the thing, and then picking up and putting in the cart out of the like with the bag, and then putting them in my car. I was so grateful my husband was home to carry the stuff in and help me put it away, because I was like pooped. I was like, I can't believe this is my favorite thing to do. I would go spend like an hour or so at Walmart just walking around and get groceries and just take my good old time. Especially get some steps on my Fitbit. Another thing is I try to pick up my daughter. She's about 36 to 38 pounds, we'll say. She's really tiny. She looks really tiny. She's almost 5, and that did put a little strain on my belly a little bit, where the incision that he did, where there's like a little indent, where he put it in the muscle and the tissue, it kind of pulls a little bit there, and it's still a little like a numb type feeling when I rub it. It's like I can feel it, but not, if you know what I mean. Tomorrow I have my 2-week appointment with the dietitian. He gave me this little homework thing I have to do. You have to answer like today's date, surgery date, surgeon, what procedure, today's weight, pre-op weight, pounds lost in surgery. Then they ask if you have any nausea, which I haven't, vomiting, no, reflux, no, dumping, no, diarrhea, no, constipation. I'm not sure if that considers, since I only done it about twice. Food gets stuck in pouch. I don't have food yet. Excessive fatigue, rarely for me. Shopping, I've learned. And dizziness. No dizziness here. Then, do you have protein with meals? Do you drink liquid meals, carbonated beverages, alcohol, tobacco, clear liquids? How much? Do you get hungry? I have yet to get hungry. I constantly try to keep myself full with liquids and other things like soups. I take my vitamin B1 and my vitamin B12, and then the stomach lining medicine they gave me, and the acid reflux. Did it ask if you're having difficulties adjusting to your diet? That's a no. I've been fine with it. It's not that much of an issue. I honestly didn't eat that much before. I'm not like a food addict. I most of the time it was when I did eat to sit down, I would have 2 plates instead of the 1 like I should have. I do walking. I don't really do any exercises just yet. I'm kind of iffy on that to start. and if you're doing a log, and do you need psychologist or more dietitian visits. And then you have to write down the times and the food and portion size. I haven't fully been doing that. I've kind of just been eyeballing it and just waiting to see if my stomach fills up, which I haven't had the issue because I usually stop before, because I start to feel like I have to burp, and I feel like, well, maybe that's my sign, so I start to stop eating or drinking. I can have since Tuesday, so a week, it will say like a week and a half-ish almost, yeah, something like that, about a week and a half out. I was able to be intimate with my husband, a little TMI, but I know some people question that. Yeah, so far I've been doing great. I have had no issues getting my steps in, getting my fluids in, getting my full liquids in. I can't wait to start purees tomorrow or Saturday. I have a lot to do on Saturday, so I'm interested in how that's going to be. Me and my husband ride bikes for charity, motorcycle, so we'll be gone all day doing that, and I'm a little worried that I'm not going to get as much fluids in traveling so much, because there's going to be a lot of riding. If you hear noises, that's my daughter playing in the background. But yeah, if you have any questions or anything, just leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next update. Bye.